It was interesting. We got a call from the media, actually, and by the time we were called, the animals had been laying, crushing each other, suffocating each other in the broiling sun for 4.5 hours. And I just think that that's needless suffering. This community has, through a partnership with Animal Control and the Department of Public Safety, a rescue trailer that's loaded with crates and leather gloves and that sort of thing. If we'd been called, even 30 an hour after it had happened, that rescue trailer could have been there. We could have set up crates for the animals and could have moved the animals, off of each other into these crates. Once again, I'm sure there's people that say that's a lot for animals that are going to the slaughterhouse, but again, we're talking about unnecessary suffering. And the SPCA understands the circle of life and that sort of thing, but some of our greatest supporters are hunters, and they wouldn't shoot a deer and it didn't go down, that they wouldn't track it and complete the kill. Hunters are very good about doing that and seeing that an animal doesn't suffer needlessly. So this was shocking for all of us to see this kind of neglect and cruelty. We first got the call and I said, shut the SPCA. We're all going down there to see what we can do to help. The staff was looking at me going, we do dogs and cats. What do we do with turkeys? Interestingly enough, we showed up at the accident with crates of varying sizes, and of course these turkeys weighed as much as some of my staff members, and they needed these giant airline crates, and we had a limited amount of those. They were out of their element because they know how to handle dogs and cats and in a gentle, caring way, but these animals were so close to death, and some of them were already dead, and they were turning colors. So everybody was pretty desperate, again out of their element, climbing up on this truck, using bolt cutters to try to get the animals out. There was no way to open the crates. We couldn't, without cutting the crates, we couldn't get them open. And I think there was a general feeling of helplessness, but when we got the first animal out and into the crate, everybody was applauding and cheering. So we felt like we were winning on some level, however small that might be. The SPCA, our staff did not contact PETA. I understand national organizations have a great interest in how farm animals are treated, but that's not the mission of this SPCA. We are truly a dog and cat pet SPCA. Occasionally we get calls about horses. We've gotten a couple of goats and a couple of potbelly pigs, but we are not, this SPCA, and none of the SPCAs are related. This SPCA doesn't generally delve into how farm animals are treated. Now, I will tell you it was a very shocking, harsh experience for, my staff who's from Martinsville and Henry County, and they're all nice, good people, and they enjoy, fried chicken and their turkey dinner and that sort of stuff. But it was quite a comeuppance for the staff that works here to see how farm animals were treated, and it put all of us off our feet, so to speak.